folks, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Natasha and I do book things here. Today's video is going to be my TBR star jars for the month of April. I'm excited for April. I hope I don't get sick. I hope it's gonna go good. Yeah, so if you've watched my March wrap-up, you know which books I read from last month, but I will update you on all the books and tell you what I read and what I didn't. So last month for March, I pulled 4 books, and these were them. So the first one was The Serpent King by Jeff Centner. I read it, I liked it, I gave it a 4. Next, I pulled Sarah Dessen, The Moon and More. I did read this, although I did skim a good chunk of it. I did finish it. I gave this a 2. It was pretty boring. Then we're getting into the ones that I started and did not finish. So the first one, we have Pretty Is by Maggie Mitchell. I am currently reading this. I haven't given up on it yet. I am 68 pages in out of like 300, and so far pretty boring. It's super pretty. I really like it. It is pretty, but the story so far hasn't really gripped me. I'm gonna give it maybe another 50 pages, another like quick bathtub read in the next couple days, and see if it's something that I actually want to continue reading. But I definitely did start it, so yay me, okay? Lastly, the one that I did not want to read this month, and the one that I kind of cringed at, was Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Well, I should have you know that I am 200 pages into Little Women because I have the audiobook and it's what I've been listening to the past couple days, but it only came in because I requested it at the beginning of the month. It only came in about 4 days ago, so I haven't had the chance to actually finish it, and I won't be able to finish it in the month of March, but it is something that I am going to continue to listen to on audiobook on the bus for work because I can't physically read on the bus because I get sick, so I am going to listen to it. So far, 200 pages in, it's okay. Am I like really enjoying it? No, but I'm like loving to hate it, which is really fun. That's just sort of the mood that I've been in lately, is just like angry and angsty now that I started working again, naturally, because I hate people. So this book is helping me hate people more. For those of you that don't know what Little Women are, there's several little women and they are dealing with their sad little life where their little trials and tribulations upset them, and oh no, they shan't be doing this, mother. I don't like classics. I shan't do that, mother, and blah. There's a lot of shan'ts in this. There's only so many shan'ts that you can take in a day, and yeah, I'll finish this soon enough, but just have you know that I'm determined to finish this. I shan't not finish this. That's Little Women. I'm trying. Still working on 2, but like I said, March was kind of a weird month anyway. I was sick, it was just stressful and rough, and yeah, so anyway. I am now going to pick my 4 books for the month of April in hopes that I will actually get to those 4 books in the month of April. There's definitely books I want to read. I have hauled some recently, so fingers crossed the ones I pick are good. I'm just gonna pour a couple of stars into this one and grab one from here. This is always the most exciting part of my month, grabbing these stars and seeing what I have to read. Alright, so, alright, we grabbed one. A green. So a green is typically a horror, mystery, or thriller. So let's see what I picked. If I can open this damn thing. Oh, okay. So this is a Stephen King. Now, I'm reading Stephen King in order, so does that mean that I can just sort of skip to the near? How do I want to do this? I picked The Regulators, which is a book by Richard Bachman, and that one is coming up fairly soon in my list. But I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually just going to continue to read the next one in Stephen King's library, and that is Night Shift. Oh god, these are like stuck in there. That's what she said. Oh fuck. She said that too. The next Stephen King that I have to read is, well, have to, but on my publication order, is Night Shift. This is a collection of short stories. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fold back up the regulators and pop that in there, or just sort of whenever I pick a Stephen King, I'm just going to read next down the line. So I'm replacing the regulators with Night Shift. Actually, I'm going to pour a few more back in here. Oops, I lost one. It's not going to be that one that I pick. Alright. Let's grab one. Alright, this one. Oh, a blue. I don't have very many blue, and blues are one of the ones that make me sad because it is non-fiction, historical fiction. Well, Little Women's not in here anymore, so could it get worse than that? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, I can't open this one. How to open? Oh, there we go. What is this? Okay, so this is a book called Boys and Girls Like You and Me. I do know what it is. It's this one, and I know almost nothing about this except I picked it up at a library sale because of the cover, and it is another collection of short stories. It says, turn her gift for storytelling into the lives of girls and women in the spectacular collection. These 11 stories showcase Kyle's keen eye for character, humor, uncanny grasp of the loneliness, selfishness, and longing that underlie female experience. Okay, it has all these little people, like, in a pool. So far, this month, 2 short story collections. One all horror, one all about females. Okay, I can fuck with that. Alright, so I'm gonna pour some of these in there, and I'm gonna pull 2 more from here. See what we got. I'm gonna go right to the bottom. Kind of. Alright. We got another blue. Yay. Alright, see what we got here. Oh. Okay. This is a book called Nevermind Nirvana, which I don't think is a non-fiction, actually. I know where that one is too. No, I don't. Yes, I do. It's right here. So this is this book here. It's another library random book. This is not a non-fiction. I don't know why I put that in here, or historical fiction. So some of these are like categorized. So this one, it says that Pete Tyler is at crossroads. 8 years ago, he dropped out of a Seattle grunge band to try his hand at a more grown-up calling. Now he's 36, almost 40, a deputy prosecutor, and still hanging out at the same clubs that he played 10 years ago, and still dating the same kind of girls, except now they tell him how much their older sisters loved his band. Gross. Pete decides it's time to get married, he just doesn't know to whom. Possibility includes Beth, his first love who disappeared, Winter, his on and off again stripper girlfriend who has been living the grunge lifestyle for too long, and Esme, a sub-pop A&R executive who has some life decisions of her own to make. When a date rape case lands on his desk, the accused is a local rocker Pete's age, and the accuser an 18-year-old from the scene. Pete finds his past and present facing him from both sides of the aisle, and he finally has to decide where he stands. Pete Tyler is a cooler version of every guy, and Nevermind Nirvana is a hilarious and unexpectedly moving story of a man with one foot stuck in adolescence and the other planted in adulthood. Interesting. Grunge scene. Cool, into that. Guy dealing with youth versus adulthood. Me. I don't know why I thought it was non-fiction. I think I just saw Nirvana, never actually read the inside of this, and assumed that it would be about Nirvana. So we got one more. I'm hoping it's not a blue. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one right there. A pink. Alright. Interesting. A pink is contemporary or YA. So let's see what we got here. None of the ones I picked, other than like, you know, naturally reading the Stephen King so far, or anything that I necessarily expected to read this month. Alright, I picked This Is Life by Dan Rhodes. I don't know what that is, so BRB. Alright, so I found This Is Life, and that is this book here. This is another one that I definitely got from the library sale. It says Ottawa Public Library on the top. Definitely a library book, but this is an art student in Paris. She finds herself in charge of someone's baby. yeah. Paris. I like this actually, and I'm kind of excited to read this because I kind of miss Paris and miss my honeymoon and stuff, and this is set in Paris, and I'm like, ooh, yay, so that's going to be cute, hopefully, and yeah, kind of excited to read that one. So overall, those are the 4 books. Very blue month, which is really interesting, that all the covers that I picked, ooh, I almost dropped that on my face. Oh wow, I literally cannot hold 4 books. What is wrong with me? I got a short story collection about being girls, I guess. We have the next in my Stephen King, which is Night Shift, also a short story collection. This one I believe has The Mist. Nope. This one I believe has Children of the Corn in it, possibly. We have a Seattle grunge band book, kind of, and a book about Paris. So, you know what? That's not a bad pull. None of these I would have read except for Night Shift this month because it's just like the next one I need to read. But the other 3, probably definitely not books I would have read this month. You know, that's kind of the point of the Star Jars, is to sort of like slowly but surely, like, you know, read my collection, read things out of my comfort zone or things that I wasn't necessarily in the mood to read this month or probably wouldn't have picked up. So those are the books. I do hope you guys like this video. Let me know down below if you've read any of these. These are all very obscure books, and all 3 of these were random things that I picked up at a library sale. They were purely cover buys for me, which we'll see if I like any of them and if they're actually good books. They might not be. I don't know. But yeah, so I do hope you guys like this video, and until my next one, I will talk to all of you soon. Bye!